Hi there guys, this is Benjamin here and welcome back to my channel. Now I've decided to come up with an entire video series on how to succeed with email marketing using solo ads. Some of you who have been following my account for quite some time will know that I have something very similar on this particular topic. However, I have received numerous feedbacks from you guys on whether I could come up with an entire new video series and really go down to the very basics, especially meant for those complete beginners who have no idea at all on how to deal with all the technicalities, what exactly is make money online, how to use email marketing, so on and so forth. So this entire video series is going to take up about 15 to 20 different parts. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, remember to do so and turn on your notification bell so that anytime when I upload a new series, you will be able to get first-hand notice. So without further ado, let me share with you the entire agenda of this video series first. As you can see over here, the topic is how to succeed with email marketing using solo ads. The first thing we'll talk about is the email marketing process flow. Subsequently, I will move into the Bluehost, whereby I'll talk about how to choose your domain, because this is something that a lot of people take up too much time to do so, which is unnecessary. Alright, now after choosing your domain, which usually we stand by between 3 to 5 different domains, alright, of your choice, then subsequently we have to do this thing called a domain blacklist check before we proceed to purchasing your domain. And finally, after you have purchased your domain with Bluehost, how to create your personalized email address using the cPanel within Bluehost. Thirdly, we also talk about warming up your email address, which is a very important step if you do not want any of your emails to land into the spam folder unnecessarily. The fourth thing we'll talk about is Google Postmaster, and this is something whereby we will be able to track what is your domain reputation at any point in time once you start sending your emails, what is the IP reputation, and what is the kind of spam rate that you are getting. Alright, and why do we use Google Postmaster? Because along the way, when you build up your email list, you'll come to realize that more than 97% of your email lists are using Gmail. Next, we talk about creating your funnel, whereby we will introduce Leadpages to you guys, one of the cheaper alternatives out there in the marketplace, and why use Leadpages but not any other funnel building software. And we'll talk about Leadpages integration with email autoresponder, and in this video series, we'll talk about Getresponse specifically. Right, and how to create your squeeze page, how to create your bridge page. Next, we talk about a third-party software, which is again very important for you to succeed with email marketing using solo ads. These are the few things that we'll talk about. Why do we need this third-party software? How to create your funnel, all right, your funnel within the software, integrating with Leadpages, choosing the correct affiliate offer that you wish to promote, how to connect this third-party software with Getresponse, or rather your email autoresponder, how to build your buyer's email list, how to track with different affiliate offer marketplaces, how to rotate your funnel pages and offers. And the reason why we need to rotate it is because sometimes we need to test which particular squeeze page is giving us better opt-in rate, which bridge page is giving us better conversion rate, all right, as well as offers. Similarly, which particular offer is giving us better RPC, which is revenue per click. Creating your traffic source within the third-party software. How to create your tracking link within the third-party software. Checking your data. That means to say, once you start sending out your emails, let's use this third-party software to see the data and determine which solo ad vendor is giving you more responsive email leads. All right. At the same time, in case you're not aware, this third-party software will also be able to tell you which is that email that you sent that has given you the sales. Finally, how to switch offers within the third-party software. The next thing we'll talk about is Getresponse, introduction on the different plans of Getresponse and which one to choose based on my humble opinion. What is DKIM, SPF, debug records, how to enter all these records into your Getresponse, where to get email swipes, creating a newsletter within Getresponse, how we integrate the third-party software that I mentioned just now with Getresponse, the purpose of the third-party software, tracking and building your email sequence, and how to use the suppression list within Getresponse and why is it important to do so. Finally, we then talk about traffic. As you guys can see, This is a very comprehensive training course that's easily worth hundreds of dollars out there if you were to purchase it. However, at this juncture, I'm giving this entire video training for free to you guys on the YouTube platform. So remember again to subscribe, turn on your bell so that you will receive first notice whenever I upload a new part of this entire video series. Let's now move on to the very first thing that we need to discuss, which is the email marketing process flow. Guys, in order to succeed with email marketing, you need to first and foremost understand the entire process flow first. A lot of people fail with email marketing because they thought email marketing is just about emailing. Totally not true. Alright, there's something that you need to understand and internalize, that email marketing is not just about emailing. So what is the first part of the process flow? Okay, let me draw it out for you guys. The first thing that usually we talk about is traffic. And in this case, we are using solo ads. Okay, and we are purchasing clicks. Alright, so at this juncture, some of you might ask, how many clicks is ideally for me to start purchasing in order to test a vendor? I would say a minimum of 300 clicks is a good start. A lot of people start purchasing solo ads with 100, 150, 200 clicks. Honestly, that kind of quantity is too small for you to test whether a solo ad vendor is doing well. If you have the budget, you should minimally go for at least 500 clicks for every single vendor that you wish to test. Okay? Now, after you have gotten the traffic and you have purchased the clicks, all these clicks will be channeled into this thing called a squeeze page. Okay? Now, remember, in a funnel, it's made up of different pages such as the squeeze page, the bridge page, the sales offer page, the upsell page, the downsell page, the thank you page, blah, blah, blah. Every single page within the funnel has only one single objective. Okay, one single objective. So what is the objective of squeeze page? Collect traffic, information. Okay, especially in the form of email addresses. That is the function of a squeeze page. Let me show you guys an example of a squeeze page here. If you head over to my YouTube channel over here, all right, you can see that I have a link here. So if you click on the link, it will lead to my squeeze page. So when people are clicking on the links, that is where the traffic is coming into this page that you see here called a squeeze page. So on the left and the right, I have certain basic results to show you guys. The heading is receive free video training and PDF guide on why email marketing is the simplest way to make money online. Okay? And I also mentioned over here in the footer, you can always unsubscribe at any time with just one click. So if anybody that's interested into seeing the kind of video training and receiving the PDF guide via their email, they'll click on here to get free video. So that is where a pop-up will appear. Alright, title, please input the following information to access free training. So over here, I'll put down there my name, my email address. Okay, then from here, I'll click on Get It Today. Straight away, they'll be leaded to this page, which is my training video. Alright, the title is Why is Email Marketing the Simplest Way to Make Money Online? At this juncture, guys, can you see the congruence between what my channel really focuses on, which is talking about email marketing, followed by the squeeze page, again about email marketing. The training page, the title is also about email marketing. This is what I mean by congruency. What I really want to train my visitors on is, first and foremost, to use the simplest way to start making money online. Then we can talk about something which is relatively more advanced, like social media marketing, paid advertising, and finally launching your very own course out there in the marketplace. Okay, because no matter which method you use, end of the day, you cannot leave email marketing. You need to understand the strategies of email marketing to do that. So proceeding on to my squeeze page, title, followed by the training video. Then over here, they will click on proceed to checkout details. Okay, so once they click on here, they will land into my sales offer page. So I've really shown you guys an example of a typical squeeze page. After the squeeze page, by right, they should go to this thing called a sales offer page. However, in certain situations, you might need to create this thing called a bridge page. Right? Just to reiterate, I mentioned just now, every single page within the funnel has one single objective. So if the squeeze page objective is to collect the traffic information, especially the email addresses, what is the function of a bridge page then? A bridge page is meant for us to pre-sell the offer. As you guys can see just now in the example, after the training video, I lead them directly into my sales offer page. Did I create any form of a bridge page? Well, you can call the training video like a form of bridge page per se, but however, a typical bridge page is really meant for you to pre-sell the offer. Especially when you notice that the sales page that you're trying to promote that particular sales offer, all right, that sales page is not giving a direct and clear information on what exactly this offer is all about. That is where you will need to create this thing called a bridge page to pre-sell the product itself. All you need to do is from the squeeze page, directly channel them to this thing called the sales page itself. Okay, the sales page. So again, what is the objective of a sales page? To sell. To sell the offer. Period. That's it, to sell the offer. Okay? So, some of you guys who are really very new to this business, you might be thinking, how to create a squeeze page? Well, I'll talk about that in a subsequent agenda where we talk about lead pages. Again, how to create a bridge page. Within that particular training, we talk about bridge page as well with lead pages. So from the squeeze page, how exactly to bring the traffic to the sales page? Now this is where we talk about this thing called the affiliate link. When you click on this button, it goes to my squeeze page. Remember? So I click here, again I opt in, same information, get it today. Alright, it goes into my training page. Goes into my training page. Now you can call this a bridge page, whatever it is, but it is meant to be a training page. Okay, to give information to my visitors who have opted in my squeeze page. The button below over here, proceed to check out details. This is where you can insert your affiliate link to lead them to whatever offer that you are trying to promote. Different affiliate offer marketplaces will have different ways for you to access your affiliate links. Places like Warrior Plus will require you to request for the link, and if you are a complete beginner in this business, most of the time when you try to request for links, you might not get the approval. There are certain other marketplaces that does not require you to request for the link, like for example, Digistore24, ClickBank. All you need to do is to hit the promote button, or even the affiliate link is right there on the right of every single offer per se. Over here, this is the funnel itself, but it is not completed yet, because if you look at these 4 steps, traffic, squeeze page, bridge page, sales page, it has nothing to do with email marketing yet. So where exactly does email marketing come in? Now, remember over here, we try to collect the traffic information, especially the email addresses. So once they have opted in, there will be an integration between your squeeze page and your email autoresponder. Okay, in our case, we are using Getresponse. Sorry, there's a typo error. Responder. Okay, so in this case, we are using Getresponse. Now, different email autoresponders will separate their list into this thing called list. Okay, like for example, you might have traffic coming from YouTube, you can call it YouTube traffic. You might have traffic coming from Facebook, you can call it Facebook traffic. You might have traffic coming from paid advertising, then you can call them, like for example, if you're running a YouTube advertisement, then you can call it YouTube paid advertisement traffic. Or you're running a Google search ads or Google search traffic. This is how you separate your different lists. Example. There are also different autoresponders. Instead of calling it list, they call it text. Alright, so just don't get confused between these two different terms because they literally mean the same thing. Alright, but however, within Getresponse, there is both list and there's also text. Okay, so we'll talk more about this in details when we eventually move on to the Getresponse training. So what is the purpose of collecting all this email information? Guys, this is something very important that you need to understand. When it comes to a human psychology of purchasing any form of product, let's not talk about just online offers. We can even relate that to offline offers. Anytime when somebody decides to purchase something, all right, something that is completely new in their life, usually it will take them between 7 to 10 times of seeing the same offer again and again and again and again and again before they decide to do the purchase or not. Just ask yourself a very simple question. The last time when you saw something that you really like, but it's something relatively new in your life. It might not cost a lot, it's all about the pricing, but just something that if you purchase it, it's something that you've never used before, all right? Will you tend to just purchase it directly just like that? Or would you want some time to think through it first on whether you really need this thing? So this is typical human psychology. And that is the reason why email marketing is so effective, because we're talking about an online business. If you do not have this part of your email autoresponder to start sending out emails to follow up with your traffic, all right, let's delete away this whole thing first. So all you have is just this part. Meaning to say, your traffic will only see the eventual offer once. But we all know that according to human psychology, like what I mentioned just now, it requires 7 to 10 times of them seeing the same offer again and again and again before they decide whether to purchase it or not. Am I right? So that is where we have to use our email automation. Okay, email autoresponder rather. Email autoresponder. Okay. Now, in the email autoresponder, like what I mentioned just now, you can call it a list, you can call it a text. But there are generally two ways to send the emails. One is called email automation messages, and the other one is called an email broadcast. Okay? The difference between these two is email automation is something that will automatically send out the emails whenever certain things happen. And you can set these certain things happen as a trigger. For example, if this traffic has entered into this particular list, then you have a series of emails that you had already pre-written that will be sent out at a regular interval, depending on how you want to set it. It can be once a day, it can be twice a day, it can be once every 12 hours. It's all up to you. All right, this is email automation. Email broadcast is whereby you're trying to send ad hoc emails to different part of your list. For example, I might want to send an email to my buyers list. I might want to send an email to my raw list. That means to say my fresh traffic. So the way I send the emails is going to be different. The way I communicate with them is going to be different as well. So email broadcast will come in handy in this aspect. All right. So with all this in place, that is where you will channel all the emails back to the original same offer. Okay, let me draw it out here. Or you can send them to an entirely new offer. Okay, new sales offer. So how do you decide whether to channel them back to the original offer or the new sales offer? Again, it depends on what you see in the data. Is this offer converting well for you to continue using it as a front-end offer so that you can channel back to the same offer? Or has already some people purchased this offer and they're already in your buyers list? That's where, of course, you try to promote new sales offer. All right, guys? Now, is this the end of the entire email marketing process flow? No. However, this is what you usually see in normal YouTube videos. Okay, let me minimize it. What else is there within the entire email marketing process flow? All right, what else is there? Sorry, let me just put this here. Okay, draw this here. So what else is there within the entire email marketing process flow? There's this portion which is your buyer's email list. Anytime when anybody purchase any offer within your funnel, it can be at the front end over here, or it can be at the back end. You need to create this thing called a buyer's email list. So I'll call this buyer's email list C. This kind of offer, what is the price point that usually we promote? Remember, our traffic is solo as traffic. Sorry, solo as traffic here. All right. So the price point of all these offers should not be anything more than $20. I repeat again. Because you are using traffic from solo ads, the price point should not be anything more than $20. Okay? After they have done the purchase, you need to be able to channel all the email list into this thing called a buyer's list C. Email autoresponders alone is unable to do so. The biggest challenge of affiliate marketers is whenever we are promoting other people's product, you will realize that you are unable, most of the time, I would say 99% of the time, you are unable to access the email address of your buyer. This is something that is very, very detrimental to your email marketing business if you do not use the third-party tracking software to build up your buyer's email list. Why? Number one, it will cause exhaustion of your email list. This person has already purchased a low ticket offer, but you have no idea who is the one who have purchased, even though you have gotten sales. You are happy with the sales, but you have neglected the fact that these email addresses have already purchased it, and you keep on sending emails to promote back something that they have already purchased. How would you feel if you were the one who had purchased the offer? You are forcing all these buyers, all these premium buyers' email lists to actually unsubscribe from your entire email list, which is not what we want. So that's the reason why we need to create out this buyers' email list. Whenever any emails, or rather, whenever any buyers purchase your low ticket offers, automatically the third-party tracking software must be able to move this email list into a new list called the buyers' email list C. So once you have accumulated this buyer's email list C, that is where you are going to talk about moving them into the buyer's email list B. So what is buyer's email list B? What exactly are you promoting over here? These are the people that you are going to promote. Okay. Mid-ticket offers. Mid-ticket offers are offers which is in the region of hundreds of dollars. 200, 300, 400, 500, 100 plus, whatever it is. These are the people that if you promote them mid-ticket offers, you will have a very high chance of getting the sales. Because these are the ones that have already been proven to be buyers. They are not just window shoppers. They are not just there to access your free training and have no intention to purchase anything. These are buyers. And after they purchase a low ticket, you need to push them to a proper mid-ticket offers, because these are the ones who really want to start their online business and they need some proper guidance. So of course, as the price point goes up, these buyers are supposed to receive more and more and more value. That's where you promote them mid-ticket offers to formulate this thing called the buyer's list B. That means people who have purchased the mid-ticket offers from buyer's list C, you will move them again to this thing called the buyer's list B. All right. Let me move on to here. So subsequently, from the buyer's list B, that is where you are going to finally come up with your buyer's list A. So needless to say, over here, what exactly are you promoting? Okay, you are promoting high ticket offers. High ticket offers in the region of thousands of dollars, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 is entirely up to you. Remember guys, your buyer's list is your bread and butter, not your raw list. Your raw list, the main objective is to quickly formulate out your buyer's list C. You will notice along the way, if you segregate your buyer's list properly, interestingly, 90% of your email marketing business will come from your buyer's list. 90%. All right, I repeat again, 90%. Which is why you can see now why so many people are using email marketing, but they keep failing because they are not segmenting their email list properly. All that they care about is to get the immediate sales. So what after you get the sales? When it comes to doing an online business, what we want is consistency and longevity of this business. And the only way to do that is to come up with a properly structured system. All right, guys? So this is how the entire email marketing process flow works. In the next session, we will now move into the individual intricacy details from setting up your domain backlist check, so and so forth, until warming up, talking about your funnels, the Google Postmaster, so and so forth. But if this is your first time seeing this video and you're someone who is really serious about wanting to start your email marketing business to complement or even eventually replace your 9-to-5 income, what I strongly urge you to do is to re-watch this video. I purposely made my speed of talking slow because I want you guys to really listen carefully to what I share in all these training videos. Alright guys, so I'll see you in part 2.